I'm now joined by the leader of the EFF in Parliament, Mr. Julius Malema. So thanks very much for joining us. Was that speech by the Finance Minister what you expected?
Well, we expected same old thing, and he didn't disappoint by repeating all what his predecessors have done. Completely disjointed from the state of the nation, which spoke about the Freedom Charter, no prioritization of Freedom Charter's clauses and how they are going to be financed. We are also very disappointed that ordinary people who were told they've increased their social grants will now have to pay an electricity which is increased, and also the corporate tax, which is not touched at all, meaning individual taxpayers will have to carry the burdens of generating a revenue for the state, which is a clear confirmation that this state will do everything in its power to protect capital, because capital remains untouched.
All right. Mr. Malema, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
That was Julius Malema, the leader of the EFF in Parliament. Let me now cross you back to my colleague, Abra Barbia.
Lucanyo, thank you. I'm now speaking with Mr. Nkosikakhule Nyembezi, who's speaking on behalf of the National Anti-Corruption Forum. Now, sir, the minister made some remarks about procurement, which is supposed to clamp down on corruption. Can you tell us why we should be happy about that?
Yes, we welcome those announcements because we know that while government speaks about service delivery, that service delivery occurs through private companies who get state tenders. And in cases where we have been seeking accountability as to how that money has been spent, we find that offices of the Auditor General, the Public Protector, they cannot delve into the issues of private companies who get these tenders. Insofar as this centralization is going to ensure that transparency in terms of information, in terms of who gets the tenders, and also in terms of tracing the money that gets there, it will help, particularly also to curb public servants from doing business with the state.
You also spoke to me a little bit earlier on about the area of policing and safety.
The minister made particular reference in terms of additional allocations to police, public order policing, and we think that we could still deal better with problems in South Africa in terms of service delivery protests, the banning of public institutions. Civil society has got a major role to play to promote social cohesion, and we need not have a state that is slippery slope of a police state. And we also hope that in terms of trying to ensure that there is job creation, we will also ensure that because now 2016 is going to be an election year and there's going to be all of that, we hope that we can still see more in terms of this budget being spent properly.
Sir, thank you so much for your time.